you have to say this like loud and proud?
Yeah.
Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Maganda umaga.
Yeah.
Hey, sing hip hop, R&B, country, EDM. I listen to no EDM.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Friendly Table. I'm Reese, and I'm here with
Sean. Eric.
And today we're going to be playing Guess Which Asian Are They? Where our guest Angelina will be trying to match each person with the correct identity. 3 hosts, 4 Asians, 1 guesser.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
How do you think you're gonna do?
I think I will do okay. I just found out I was doing this, so my confidence is like in the middle.
Out of 4, how many do you think you're gonna get right?
I hope at least half.
Okay.
At least. Sorry, let me just, what's your names again?
Henrik.
Leilani.
MJ.
Angie.
Peter.
Angeline.
Angelina.
Angela.
Yeah. Where in San Diego are you from?
I live currently down south in San Diego.
What kind of values did you grow up with?
Ooh. Whoa. That went from regular
Hey,
to...
Asian parents,
Let me think.
What?
Asian parents have different ways of looking.
Yeah. Values, is there like a specific type of values that we're asking, or is it just like how I grew up in the household?
Just kind of like what like your parents taught you.
Mm.
Maybe like.
Well, my dad's an engineer, and my mom's a teacher. So culturally, I have a family of 3 boys, so it's me and 2 brothers. Since we are all boys in the family, parents wanted more for us to go more in the engineering / medical route, or even a lawyer route, more prestigious titles. During my teenage years, it kind of shifted away from that. I would say a lot more traditional views in a sense where we wanted to look prestigious in front of other family members. Hard work, right? Chase after money, and respect your parents, right? Respect your elders. So that's the values I grew up with.
What's your go-to boba order?
Currently, when I do crave boba, I actually do not get toppings. I'm a no topping kind of guy, but the tea that I go for is either 4 Seasons tea, right? 30% sugar, or a honey milk tea.
Do you celebrate New Year's?
What's that again? No, I'm just kidding. No. Short answer is no.
Okay, got it. How did your parents punish you?
We're going deep.
What is it, go to the FBI or something? Like, what's going on? How did I get punished as a kid? 1, a lot of yelling. A lot of like psychological trauma. So a lot of like, you could have done better, or hey, look, your brothers are, achieving more than you, so you have to keep up. Belts, or maybe even, what is that called? Like
Maybe weaponry.
Let me list all the weapons. Not too much physical.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there was enough, but not to the point where I had like bruises all the time.
What is your go-to order when you go to a Vietnamese restaurant?
I like the grilled pork or grilled beef, if they have that. If they don't have sort of the rice plate or the broken rice dishes, I go for like the house special pho. Whatever is the biggest item that has more protein.
Okay, cool. How often do you eat Spam within like the week? Normal.
I love Spam,
Okay.
but I don't eat it on a weekly basis. However, if I ever encounter Spam in a restaurant, I do eat it.
And how do you eat the Spam?
Oh, either in like the Spam musubi form, that form, or I wouldn't say like on the rice or like on top of the rice, but like when they have like on the sides, like the eggs, the Spam, and other meats and all that. And how'd you get beat as a child?
Out of these 4, what are you thinking right now?
Yeah, after talking with him.
After talking with him, maybe 1 more round.
Okay.
But I guess I could say I am leaning maybe more towards Filipino. But what kind of values did you grow up with?
Let me think. Well, my parents always taught me to be loyal and to put family first and to never take money from people. Say please and thank you. School-wise, I don't know. I feel like I was just always a smart kid, so they didn't really get on me like that.
That's right.
Okay.
We're Victorian here.
Oh, no. Too much. else.
Yeah.
Well, they raised me not to be a bitch. Like, don't let nobody shoot you or nothing.
Did your parents punish you, and how did they punish you?
I think they would just yell at me. They didn't really punish me. My grandpa, he would like chase me and my cousins with a bamboo stick. And there's like different sizes bamboo sticks, and like the thick one actually hurts the least, and the skinny one hurts the most. And I would just lock myself in the bathroom. But my mom got on him about that.
That's how you know it's old Jen.
Yeah.
No,
that's
yeah.
old Gen behavior.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Where in San Diego are you from?
From Southeast, but I live down south.
And then your go-to milk tea or like boba order.
Thai tea, no boba, light ice.
And then last one, what's your go-to order when you go to a Vietnamese restaurant?
Pho chin with Thai tea, no boba, light ice.
Oh, she
Pretty
knows
solid.
her.
Remember that order?
Pretty solid.
I fuck with the Vietnamese.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts after hearing my line?
Okay. I think she's Lao.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's vibes I'm getting. Vibes. I also like see like her necklace. I don't know.
You can't look at my necklace.
I'm labeled. I don't know. I feel like I try not to label people and like I'm kind of like, oh my
You're
god.
just labeled behavior.
Where in San Diego are you from?
I'm at South Bay right now. Just moved in, so
What kind of values did you grow up with?
I respect elders. Really focus on school. Kind of have a respect towards women.
Do you celebrate Lunar New Year's?
No, I do not.
How did your parents punish you?
I got yelled at a lot, definitely. But I got pinched a lot, like definitely by the ear or like anywhere. Like really hurt a lot. And I got hit by like sandals. Just a lot of like local stuff. But I'm still here. So
And then what's your go-to boba order?
sea salt chocolate with boba at 85 degrees specifically.
And then what is your go-to order at a Vietnamese restaurant?
Honestly, I'll just take like a beef pho, to be honest.
And then how often do you eat spam and in what form?
Probably like
What
farm?
The whole block.
Straight from the can.
I'll eat the whole can. I eat like spam like probably like every other month and stuff, but it's usually like in slices or like I dice them sometimes, and probably spam and subi if it's ever like at a party or something.
I didn't get the spam question.
I know, I just realized.
Do you want to answer?
Let's give her the spam question.
Let's give it to her.
Okay, well, how often do you eat spam?
I
and
don't
what
eat
form?
spam.
Okay.
All four?
Alright, guys.
It's not like quinoa.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, we're going to make them pronounce this. And then we will see the pronunciation.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
If that reveals anything.
Okay. So yeah, go keep it in first. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Do you have to say this like loud and proud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on.
Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga.
Maganda umaga.
Yes.
That's W.
That's you right there. Thank you very much.
You have an idea who might be Filipino?
I think so.
Alright.
Alright. On to the next person for
To
questions.
the next person. Where in San Diego are you from?
I'm currently out south.
And then what kind of values did you grow up with?
For the most part, I got it from my dad. I'm leaning more towards my dad's side. It's more of like showing good character and like even when no one's around, you should be doing the right thing. He indirectly taught me like the golden rules, like treat others how you want to be treated. So that's something I follow a lot to the T.
How did your parents punish you?
A lot of yelling was definitely part of it. Some beatings here and there, but it wasn't that bad.
No bruises. But barking.
but like it was out of love because I was always looking for trouble as a kid.
You were a handful?
Yeah, I was a handful.
Oh.
For my mom, she would just yell at me, but other than that, it was just like, oh, like you can do whatever you want after that. I'm like, oh, that's chill.
What is your go-to order for boba?
So I like to get either coconut, a coconut like flavored drink with boba and coconut jelly, or taro with boba and coconut jelly.
And then what is your go-to order when you're at a Vietnamese restaurant?
I normally just get the house, so
Yeah,
I'll go
special.
for whatever they got. Yeah.
How do you feel about those two? That
Yeah, are
like
you
already?
confident? And
Right now I'm just trying to like figure out the other two.
okay.
Okay.
You know?
Then after that, it's
So,
on try.
yeah. Yeah, like that's
Okay.
like,
Just,
like
she said,
Okay.
That's
She's not here.
fine.
She's not here.
Yes,
She's here.
yeah.
Unless she makes you guys get it.
Unless we're actually mixed. We might be mixed.
Okay. It's for you.
Okay. Mingalaba.
Okay. This is for you.
Mingalaba.
That's what I'm saying.
That was really good. Hey, I did
I'll
that.
take one for the team next.
Take one for the team.
Hey, you've been taking it too
Yeah.
much. You've been taking
I know.
it too much, man.
Exactly.
After that, what do you think? What do you think?
I'm gonna, you know. There.
Okay.
Once again,
Thank you.
these are not finalized.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think MJ is Filipino?
Some of his answers, maybe. Maybe about like
He
the,
eats spam. That's why.
maybe like the values part, talking about his like his family values. Do you guys dance?
Yeah, dance.
Yeah, dance.
I dance.
It could be any type of
Any
dancing.
type of dancing.
Oh,
Sorry.
Like in the past too.
Yeah, it can be any type of dancing. Yeah, any experience.
do I enjoy dancing or do I dance? If you're saying do I dance, no, but I do enjoy dancing.
Okay, doing this.
Okay.
Do you like dance in like a group type?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I have to.
Yes.
Yeah, it has to be.
Okay, what
That's good.
what type of dancing is it?
Hip hop.
Hip hop, okay.
Same.
I'll just copy whatever I see on
Okay.
YouTube, like
Oh.
BTS dancing.
Okay.
I'll just try to.
Based on it.
And do you dance, Pete?
Yeah. With a group of friends though, I'm not the kind to just go up and like, oh guys, let's do it. I don't know how to dance, to be honest. That's like I do it for the vibes.
Yeah. Whatever's feeling it.
If there's any place in the world that you could travel to, where would it be and why?
I was just gonna say Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
London or Cancun, or I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Tanzania. It's like an island in Africa.
I think for me, probably be Japan.
Japan. And what type of music do you listen to?
Hip hop, R&B. Those are my main genres. Yeah.
Hip hop, R&B.
Yes.
I think same hip hop, R&B,
Yeah.
country, EDM.
No.
I listen to no EDM, country, or like any ballads, like Mariah Carey and stuff.
I say K-pop, rap. I'm kind of like the guy that kind of like repeats like a song for like a couple weeks. So kind of in that genre, I guess.
For me, I guess it's just R&B, like some chill vibes, kind of like more mellow.
What's like a really important aspect of your culture?
I think a lot of my people or people from my community, they like to give a lot. I think there's a lot of humility and down to earth that happens among my community. So yeah, I hopefully strive to like represent that for a lot of people, which is like being humble, you know, being proud of your roots, not trying to like go up to a level and then forgetting where you came from, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of just good hard work, you know, just showing that with enough care to your family and the people you love, like you can make a difference happen for your people.
You go to a family party, they probably tell you to eat, and then you say I'm full. It doesn't matter. So they just tell you to keep eating, and then you're forced to eat, and then next thing you know, like probably 10 minutes later, eat more. You know, it's pretty important in our culture.
I think family definitely comes first, and probably a lot of the traditional stuff is like spiritual. And my parents are really like superstitious, so that's a huge thing for them, and it's like absolutely must have.
Hella parties, hella henny, hella cousins, hella uncles, hella aunties, and you have like that one house, like that's the party house.
I think I'm gonna keep you wow. I think. I feel like I wanna switch it around, but I'm not sure who. You know, what if I just I'm gonna say it like this.
Oh, you want to
I'm gonna say it like this.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
So you're good.
Are we keeping this finalized, or do you want to look at them?
Okay.
I'm close.
Which one of us looks mostly like them?
Yo, what if I'm not Asian?
I'm gonna stick with this.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick with this.
Yeah.
Oh, switch to the actual person.
Okay.
All right.
I believe that's actually.
All right.
Oh my gosh, no! How would I do it?
I thought you were a mom.
I saw it.
I thought.
That's crazy. You were the two that I was gonna switch at the end.
It's the Mingala huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing you were first, man.
Yeah,
I would have butchered it so bad, dude.
I was like, I hope he says it the same way.
Yeah, look at us. We're so obvious.
I'm actually curious though. Why didn't you switch? What made you secure in your decision?
To be honest, I don't know much about your cultures, so I think that's why it was the hardest for me. But then I think you mentioned like spirituality being like a big part of your culture, and I couldn't remember if that was more like that or that. So like I was kind of like, it's either one or the other, and that's kind of like where I decided. Yeah. But now I do know.
What made you so sure about Filipino and Laotian? Because you, those were the first two you got.
The first two, yeah. I gotta say vibes. I did. You mentioned Henny, and I was like, I knew it. Yeah. For you, I think you were trying to be like so vague about it. Not like good. You barely gave me anything.
That's how I do.
How do you guys think she did?
Great.
She did great.
Yeah, they should be good.
Yeah.
And no one was offended?
No. It's okay.
Alright.
I actually want her to be mom.
That's another game, guys. Good job.
That's good.
Pretty good.
Hey, you did
I
your
almost
goal.
got the last
That was your goal.
Fantastic. That was
Yeah.
fantastic.
That was your
2 out of 4 is
Alright guys, so that was this week's video. This has been another episode of The Friendly Table. I hope you guys enjoyed it. One more hand to everyone that was part of this video, please. And a special shout out to Angelina, because I know it's hard being a guesser and trying not to be offensive, yeah.
And just, honestly, just coming up with questions too. Like, it's hard.
Yeah, thank you to everyone for being here. And thank you to everyone for watching this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to watch another video from us, click right here. If you guys want to see another video from us, click right here also. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Shoo.